Welcome to the, Talking Football with Lummy and Grant.
I don't have a cool nickname like you.
I don't know. What do you want me called?
No, Grant works fine. Or just call me Ulysses. I don't care.
Tiny Hulk or something? Not Hulk. What? Who's that? Thor.
Thor?
Call you Thor.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah. Listen, it's a compliment, okay? It'd be better than being called like some hairy bear or something.
It absolutely is.
Or technically a Lummy, a Lummox.
A Lummox that's a great nickname.
Yes, it is a great nickname that I was given to back in the day.
Do you remember the exact moment that you were called Lummox for the first time?
Yes, I was in the studio and they were trying to come up with a nickname. And they said, what does he look like? And they were like, oh, he's just a big, dumb oof. And then someone said, why don't we call him Handicap Mike Allstott?
Handicap Mike Allstott?
Yeah, which they gave that name later to, I think that was Brandon the Quad's first name. There was a quadriplegic guy that calls it. They gave that to him.
Mm-hmm.
And said, maybe they Googled it. I don't know. But it was obviously like back in 2007, 2008. And they called me Lummox.
Good name.
And that's me.
That's a good name.
813-90-BUBBA, 813-90-BUBBA. Give us a call. Talking all football. Wild. A lot of upsets last weekend.
Started off on Friday with a great game. That Louisville-Miami game on Friday night was the best Friday night football game we've seen.
Yes.
And
Beck, that was the reason that Miami lost, in my opinion.
Beck did not.
I mean, many other things, but I'm saying I think you see Beck, if he has doesn't throw 4 interceptions, that's a totally different game, obviously.
Yeah, you can't win against a good team turning it over 4 times. Louisville started the game hot. I don't know if you noticed. They came out and they stole 7 points. They stole a possession. They're coming off a bye week. They had about an 8 or 9 play drive to start the game where it looked like they ran all new stuff. In week 7, or week 8, completely new stuff, had Miami off guard, stuff that they hadn't prepared for, and got a great touchdown drive right out the gate, up 7-0. And they have some really good players. Chris Bell, the wide receiver, 6'2", 220. He's a thoroughbred. You're going to see him drafted pretty early next year. That was my first time watching a full game with him, but he, with size like that, catching the ball and running away from Miami 2 different times, I was extremely impressed. The running back for Louisville had a big game, Isaac Brown. Carson Beck obviously was bad. But Louisville made about 3 of the 4 picks were incredibly athletic plays by the Louisville secondary, and one of them was by a linebacker.
My mic was off. Yeah, I guess give Miami fans a little reassurance. If I don't know how you feel on it, but
they got beat by a good team.
Miami's not done though.
No, Louisville's only loss was Virginia, who is a good team, and they lost to Virginia in a game where they outgained Virginia 390 to 220. But Louisville let up 2 non-offensive touchdowns, and that's keeping Louisville out of the top 10 right now. If Louisville, but the ACC's a crapshoot. It's wide open now. Miami will take a look at their schedule. They've got Stanford, SMU, Syracuse, NC State, Virginia Tech, and Pitt. They might not make the ACC championship game now, but they go 11-1. They're in. They're in.
Yeah, but I mean, let's see. I mean, is there any stumbles here in Louisville
for the Cards?
Yeah, let's see what their schedule.
Their schedule is pretty good. You look at what they have coming up.
Yeah, they got Boston College at Virginia Tech, Clemson, SMU,
and the rivalry game. Yeah. They're going to be favored in all those games. So Louisville's got a great chance to make it to the ACC championship. Obviously, Georgia Tech, Virginia. We've talked. The ACC is wide open, and now SMU is 3-0 in the ACC. The team who went to the championship last year made the playoffs. So all these teams with 1 loss are still right in it. And then Cal with the freshman quarterback, couldn't pronounce his name. His name's Jared, I believe, but Hawaiian guy. So let's just look at that name while we can, while I'm thinking of it.
Well, let me ask you a minute. With the ACC,
Jared Kiawe.
Wait, is that it right there?
Jaron.
You talking about the first name?
JKS.
Jaron Koyi Sagapalutele.
Kiawe Sagapalutele.
Yeah, that's close enough.
JKS, but he's good. They're 5-2. 5-2, playing good football.
Why do I feel like the media, the voters, everything treat the ACC, but they don't? I feel like they shouldn't even be in the power. I don't feel this way, but I feel like that's how they kind of make it feel to me. Is they ACC is like the stepchild that they have to let into the power.
Same with Big 12. Same thing.
Yeah, no, that's true, but I feel like they give a little bit more to the Big 12.
Last year, the ACC got 2 teams in.
Yeah, but I'm saying like now, like I feel like obviously it's almost like the legacy teams with the Big 12 compared to the ACC. Like they look at the ACC is like the young guy, and they kind of put him in almost like with the Power 5 guys. Yeah, it's the
Group of 5, you mean?
Well, Group of 5, whatever.
I mean everyone knows the ACC is the winner's going, and they might get a second. Miami, the resurgence of Miami is good for the ACC. And obviously Florida State sucking is bad for the ACC. But back to that Miami game, the other player that's phenomenal and you have to talk about is Malachi Toney. He is there a better freshman in the country right now? If there is, I'm unaware of it. He is a phenomenal player.
9 catches, 135 yards.
And he's supposed to be in high school right now.
Is he 18?
He skipped his senior year to go to Miami.
Did he?
Yeah, he reclassified. But go back to if you watch that game, that was the first game all year that Miami hasn't dominated the line of scrimmage. I mean, Louisville rushed for 119. Miami only rushed for 63. Fletcher, only 18 yards. Shamar Brown, 3 carries for 9 yards. So Louisville defense is good.
That kind of changes up their game plan, though. Louisville, it's obviously at the end of the first quarter 14-7, but didn't it jump out to be 14-0?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was 14-0, and then you're putting your back. You got to put it on back.
But 14-10 at the half. And they tied it up 17-10 in the third quarter. Miami was in good shape. Miami was fine. That Chris Bell had that long touch. What's his name? Isaac Brown fumbled, leading to the Malachi Toney. There it is, right there, with 7:37 left. Louisville fumbled up by 11, and Toney scored on a little reverse the next play. So 7:37 left. You're down by 3. And Louisville was not able to run the clock out. They got the ball back, and it was another pick for Beck, which my brother, who I trust his instincts a lot, he's always said that when the talent levels on both sides are even, Beck's not good. He's very good when they're better than the other teams.
So you're saying that, well, I guess your brother's saying that he's going to struggle in the NFL.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, a lot of people had him as a first-round pick leading up to that game, and that's going to drop him way, way down. Because,
people are seeing what he's really made of.
Yeah, he's not good in the pocket with there's pressure around him.
No, that was probably one of the best Friday
That was a great
games.
game. Great game. And Hard Rock Stadium is loud. I know it's a late arriving pro crowd, but it's loud. They got the overhang, the awning everywhere. It's a good environment when it's packed. See Minnesota whoop up on Nebraska. Nebraska shit the bed when they're ranked in the top 25.
Yeah.
Did nothing offensively. That game was on a little bit later.
I did not watch that game.
I watched a little bit of it because it ended a little bit later than that Louisville game. But Minnesota, you know what you're going to get. They're physical. They're tough. Darius Taylor is a very good running back. And even if he's been hurt a little bit, their backup running backs, PJ Fleck, they know how to run the ball. That's what they do. And they're a borderline top 25 team.
So, is that pretty much Nebraska? Is that rule? You think he's going to stay at Nebraska?
He's still a very good coach.
No, I know, but I'm saying, do you see that? You know how Nebraska fans.
They need to get to 9 wins. 9 wins, he'll feel really good. Nebraska's a pretty good place to be. Pretty good, especially after what they've been through. They provide great resources. Do you want to leave Nebraska for Penn State if you're Rule? I don't know. He's bounced around quite a bit.
He has bounced around quite a bit. I remember, shit.
Every other move was a step up.
It's funny that you say they got to get to 9 wins, right? Because I remember when Nebraska was getting 9 wins every year. And
every year of Bo Pelini, they went 9-4.
And they were they were like, we got to do better.
Yep.
We need better than this. And they got rid of them, and then it's just been a complete shit show.
Terrible sense.
Exactly. And, that's where I always feel like that's what one thing I'm scared about, especially with like a USF. But, losing your coach or like a coach that jumps ship, And then we, get because they go to the pastures greener on the other side, and it's like, or especially if a coach struggles for like 1 year and everyone's like, fire him, get rid of him. You know, it's like you gotta let them balance a little bit.
Well, James Franklin's a great example. If whoever they're going to pay somebody 7 years, $70 million probably, and what happens if in 4 years the best record they have is 9-3? What's going to happen? Do they fire again and start over?
I think that's tough. If you look at, I would say the last 10 years, that a lot of those teams,
that's happened a lot.
They get rid of that cultural, that long-time cultural coach that was like 8, 9, like 10 wins, then they maybe like pop up a little bit.
Well, look at the Gators. Obviously they've had 2 generationally good coaches in our lifetime, Spurrier and Urban.
Yeah.
Who's the third best coach in our lifetime?
I'm going to say
for the Gators.
If I was pulling a name out,
to me it's Dan Mullen.
I was going to say Dan Mullen.
He's good. He's a good coach.
And they got fed up with him and got rid of him. And they wanted that Urban Meyer.
I saw an article yesterday where Dan Mullen, they actually out in Vegas, they asked him about the Florida situation and the resources and all that, and he said every time I asked for something they told me no, which was shocking because it's Florida and they gave Billy Napier everything. He had 60 support staffers. They had incredible resources and couldn't win. Couldn't get it done.
But that's the whole thing is I feel like when you're that coach, kind of like even like right after you lose like a super coach, and let's say you are, a Dan Mullen and you're like kind of getting there, they're not going to give you everything because they're like, no, we're not going to go back. And then when you can't get over that plateau to get to back to where, like, let's say in Florida or an Urban Meyer or a Steve Spurrier, and like they're 2 coaches down the line now, they're going, shit, we got to give this guy everything.
They should have given it to Mullen.
Yeah, I mean, they should have.
He was a good enough he's a better coach than Napier, who you gave the resources to. But
I mean, like, if you look at other, it just seems like it's happening more and more. Like, you go from, you couldn't even say Bowden. But
the more they pay you, the quicker trigger. And that's fair. The more they pay you, the more pressure, the higher the expectations, the quicker they'll pull the trigger. So it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. You can't control it.
And let's get to that noon slate.
Which, by the way, I watched a little bit of this. And
of Ohio State?
Ohio State was, again, just
very boring, methodical.
Very boring, but you know what? I was watching it, and I go, they're a very good team.
Very, very good.
They're very good, and you know what? If I was a fan of Ohio State, I would not be complaining. I would say, you know what? Yes, they are boring, but guess what? We're winning.
Julian Sand went 36 of 42. So, I mean, that's 84%, 86%. I mean, that's phenomenal. I don't care who you're playing. That's extremely efficient. He's getting better as the season goes on.
I'm blown away they shut out Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's terrible.
I know, but a shutout against Wisconsin.
Look at Wisconsin's point totals on the year. They're awful. Wisconsin has scored 17 on Miami of Ohio. They beat Middle Tennessee State, got 42. But then in their next, look what they've scored.
Let's click on it.
14 against Alabama, 10 against Maryland, 10 against Michigan, 0-0.
Yeah, but okay, look, they scored 14 against Alabama. They scored 10. Okay, Iowa, but
they scored 10 against Maryland. Maryland's a pretty decent offense. They're not a good defense.
But you look at Alabama and Michigan. They
scored one of their touchdowns against Bama when they were with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, that's what I was still expecting against Ohio State. Messed up the over.
But when you already have a shutout, you're still gunning for a shutout. Alabama, if they were up 38-0, I bet you they don't score that final touchdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Wisconsin sucks.
Yeah, Ohio State.
Ohio State's really good. Indiana put a whooping on Michigan State methodically.
It's just bad again. They're
not good. Yeah. And Fernando Mendoza, 24-28, another great quarterback performance. I mean, these guys are completing a lot of passes, super high percentage. That's the same. That's another guy that's completing 84, 85%. That's phenomenal. They dominated the game. Omar Cooper, he had a pretty good year last year, but he's having a great year this year. I want to say he had he had 600 yards last year and 7 touchdowns. He's already got that this year. He's a very good player. He's a 6 foot, 200-pound slot receiver that's good after the catch. He plays big and he's athletic. He's good.
Yeah, he's just a junior too, which is nice. Texas A&M, it was a close one. I mean, Arkansas.
Bobby Petrino's back at Arkansas, so they can score. They did get a touchdown late to make it look like it was a nail biter, but A&M was up 10 late in the game, but they stayed in the game. It was 40. I mean, it was a good game. It was Two
It was what,
possession,
21?
one possession. Two
Yeah.
possession, one possession.
Halftime, it was 21-20.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Bobby Petrino can score, and Arkansas's quarterback's he's a really good player.
do you think Petrino's going to stay at Arkansas?
No, they're gonna get somebody else.
You
I
think,
think.
you think
I don't think.
big name, try to get a bigger name.
I think they will.
I mean, at one time Petrino was a big name.
He's still a good coach, but I don't think they're going to go back to that. That's just a hunch.
Ole Miss.
That was a great game back and forth, and it was literally there were no punts. The first half, no punts.
Those are fun games to watch.
And I was on the way to the USF game when Georgia finally took the lead. Gunnar Stockton played great, 26-31. Something quarterbacks last week, extremely high percentage.
The weather was right.
Weather was great, but Ole Miss punted twice. It just happened to be the last two possessions and got beat 43-35. Hey, they're still top 10 team, deserving of it, and Ole Miss is still they have less room for error now, but they need to go 4-1 over the last 5 games to make that playoff. And
so, I mean, they can. They got Oklahoma. They got home against South Carolina. Obviously, the Citadel, easy one. Florida
and Mississippi State. So,
yeah. I mean, that's very doable.
It is. They got a good schedule. Tennessee, Alabama. Ty Simpson played another great game. The pick 6 right before half was just crucial. It was, what was the score? It was
23-7.
It was 16-7 or 17-7, about to be 17-14.
Oh, they meant at halftime. Yeah,
17-10. And a pick 6 just completely changes the game. Then in the second half, Alabama could play more conservative.
What's the game plan? Like, to change it that much? Like, let's say it is they're going in. It's let's just say it's 17-7 going into halftime compared to that last pick. Now it's 23-7. Like, how much is that?
It's demoralizing. It's really, really demoralizing, especially the end of the. I mean, that's just it was terrible. It's a terrible way to end the half, and then Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. Now they went 3 and out, and Tennessee scored, but it's still, that was a 14-point swing. It's brutal. It was a brutal way to finish it. Alabama also had a 99-yard drive at the end of the third quarter to kind of ice the game. You put them up 17 to head into the fourth quarter. They're playing very good football. Very, very good football. Starts with the quarterback. He had another very, very good game, 19-29, 253, 2 touchdowns. They didn't get much out of the running game, but he's playing very, very well. He's got to be up there for the Heisman. Good for him. It's pretty cool to see. Aguilar for Tennessee is also another good story. This is their second loss now. They don't have any room for error. Let's take a look at their schedule.
Let's see, Tennessee has at Kentucky,
Oklahoma, New Mexico State, Florida, and Vandy. So they've got 2 very, very tough matchups, and then Florida's a wild card because we know they're talented.
Yes.
So that's a tough road for Tennessee to make the playoff. 9-3 probably doesn't get you in, but it might. It might.
I mean, obviously Alabama. Now everyone's jumping back on that bandwagon.
Rightfully so.
And they're going to South Carolina. You got Oklahoma, East Illinois, and Auburn. So, I mean.
Oh, they're playing Tony Romo's alma mater, Eastern Illinois.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What a shit game.
Almost all those SECs play one of those.
I think everyone we've named.
Everyone plays one of those at the end of the season before rivalry week.
And then let's see here. You got where the hell did I skipped it? Oh, there we go. Texas Tech. Man, they jumped. I was really right.
The Texas Tech game?
I was riding that Texas Tech bandwagon.
That was a good game. Arizona State with their quarterback is a top 20 team. They got him back. He played great. Sam Levitt, he's a really good player. They did lose. They have a first-round receiver, Jordan Tyson. He has a hamstring now.
Oh boy!
And that's also Texas Tech's backup quarterback. That's their backup. So they didn't have much offense. 276. They were actually. I didn't watch much of the game, but they were statistically kind of lucky to hold Arizona State to a bunch of field goals.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that game. I was watching on my phone a little bit, and Texas Tech did not look the same.
No, they weren't. Baron Morton's he's a 4-year starter at quarterback, and I don't know what his injury is, but with him now, the Big 12 is extremely wide open. Extremely wide open. Oregon Rutgers, as expected. Dante Moore, 15 of 20 for 290, 4 touchdowns.
They just put it on them.
Yep. LSU Vanderbilt. That was one of the ones that I think we both called that, said Vandy's going to win that game.
Yeah. LSU just...
Vandy's good. Vandy's a legitimately good team. He's another one, Clark Lee. Penn State already went to Vanderbilt and got their previous coach with Franklin, and it worked out pretty well for the most part. But could he be in the mix for one of these other jobs, even though he's a Vanderbilt alum? My question would be, does he think he can sustain this success at Vanderbilt?
Yeah, but once again, when you look at it, we talked about it earlier with the coaches, you have at Vanderbilt, and I understand it gets the competitiveness, but also you got to look at comfort. And like you said, he's an alumni.
Correct. But does he feel like he can sustain this?
But do you really have much to worry about realistically in Vanderbilt if you do have a couple of down years?
Well, you don't want to have down years. Do you think you're going to have down years?
Well, but you always have to think that. I mean, but look, he could have have a career like Jim Leavitt should have had at USF.
He might sign a 10-year contract at Vanderbilt, but is he going to be? He's a really good coach, and does he think he can get to the playoffs at Vandy after Pavia is gone? That's the question. Does he think that year in, year out they can get the NIL to recruit these guys and field a team good enough that they can keep him around?
How's the money at Vanderbilt?
They're rich as hell. They're Vanderbilt.
So, I mean, they should be fine.
They should be. You got to get them to commit.
Well, I mean, that's why you bring in a hometown guy,
And they just I don't know if you noticed how nice their stadium is now. They have 2 amazing end zone additions. Nashville's a cool place.
Yeah, I mean, Nashville's on the way up. I mean,
they just paid Pavia $2 million this year, 1.8. So you've got money coming in. You got hey, go get you the best quarterback out there in free agency this year.
What's his? Do you know his contract? Vanderbilt, the coach's contract.
I don't. Clark Lee.
Watch out. Watch me.
I'm gonna guess $4 million.
You did all right. Clark Lee contract.
I knew you'd spell it wrong.
Whatever.
He's Clark L-E-A. All right.
No,
just under $4 million.
Yeah, he even has it. I know, but it has it. Look. So yeah.
They're going to have to bump him up to. Someone's going to offer him 8. Someone's going to double his salary real quick.
Yeah, but Vanderbilt, as long as they should have enough money.
They should. They've never put it towards football. Now they should. They should now. Georgia Tech, I don't know. They had a 95-yard fumble return in the first quarter. Late in the first quarter, Duke's driving. Duke is a solid team. Mentz is a very good quarterback, but they fumbled at the goal line, and Georgia Tech picked it up, ran it back 95 yards. Complete game changer because Georgia Tech did not do much offensively until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I had a lot of bets on Georgia Tech. I was a nail biter.
Mentz threw for 370. I mean, that's a tough way. That again, the 99-yard, 95-yard fumble return is a killer. But here's
where I was talking about with the ACC. Georgia Tech's undefeated, and
they're gonna be, like we said, we're gonna be favored in every game until Georgia.
Well. Yeah, but I'm saying they're 7th.
So they started the season not even in the top 25.
Yeah, but the preseason rankings, in my opinion, are a joke.
That 7th ranking is actually pretty generous. Clemson is not that good of a win anymore.
They still did go out and they beat the teams.
Oh, absolutely. Then where's that same energy for Navy? Navy's undefeated.
Well, okay, first off, but yeah, they're in a different conference. I mean, you got to think. I mean, they're in the 4 compared to the 5.
Correct.
I'm just saying, look, back in the day.
So Navy's undefeated, and Navy's got wins over VMI, UAB, Tulsa, Rice, Air Force, Temple. Yeah, that's not as good a wins as Georgia Tech.
No, but yeah, Georgia Tech has, the power. Let's see here. Colorado, so the Big 12. Yeah, obviously ACC.
Colorado's an okay team.
Yeah, Clemson.
Clemson's a talented team.
Yeah. Temple. Wake Forest.
Wake's a solid team.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech's not good. And Duke. No. So they've got the schedule's soft. It's a soft schedule. But they went out and played a Big 12 team on the road. It's not a scheduling issue that they tried to hey.
It doesn't matter. The rankings doesn't matter.
The rankings don't matter.
Yeah,
Getting into the playoffs is all that matters.
That's the whole thing. Well, yeah. That's. I mean, it's just nice to see a nice little number by you.
Oh, the USC game. Jeremiah Love put on a show.
I did not see this.
He had 220 yards rushing. He is the best running back in the country, and he had a huge game.
What is he? Is he a senior? No, junior.
He's a junior. He's done though. This is it.
Last year.
Well, I mean, he's not staying.
Well, you never know.
He's not staying.
Okay. Well, you never know. Now with the NIL, maybe he likes the college groupies around there.
Notre Dame has the ugliest girls in the country.
I've never been, so I don't know.
That's our quarterback my freshman year at Indiana confirmed it.
Yeah.
Matt LaVecchio was a transfer from Notre Dame to Indiana, and he confirmed it.
Got it. I don't blame. Yeah, I can see that, though. I remember watching Rudy.
I heard Duke is pretty awful, too.
Really?
But you're in that triangle of
North Carolina.
You've got NC State, Wake Forest, UNC all right within a...
Yeah, so you can kind of bounce back and forth.
Yep, exactly.
I heard that USC, I guess, has a shit ton of NIL money committed to for next year, too.
USC does?
Yeah.
They're a good team. He's a good quarterback, Jaden Mayava, and he should come back next year. I don't think he'll try to go get drafted, but he's a good player. He's a very good player. Transfer from UNLV, very efficient quarterback, and this is his first time starting full year for USC. He started half the year last year. They should be a very good team next year. But USC, let's take a look at their schedule.
Let's go back there, USC.
All right, so they've got that Oregon game is going to be make or break for them, assuming that they can take care of business and beat Nebraska. Northwestern, and Iowa are all 5-2 teams.
Iowa, I think, is going to give them a little bit of.
All three of those teams will. At Nebraska is a tough place to play. Northwestern, nobody has said a thing about them. They're 5-2, and good for them, man. Like, nobody ever gives them much respect, but David Braun's their head coach, who kind of got hired on an interim basis, and did a great job. And there he is. They're 5-2, playing good football. They're a tough team to play. Oklahoma, South Carolina. South Carolina's got offensive issues. Sellers is a really good player. He's a really good prospect. They just can't do diddly poo on offense. Nothing. 224 yards. Oklahoma defense is really good. Oklahoma's 6-1.
I was hoping for an upset on this one with South Carolina.
I was wrong there.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, shit happens.
Oklahoma's schedule going forward: Ole Miss, Tennessee, Bama, Missouri, LSU. Holy shit. That is the toughest finish in the country right there.
Yeah.
Wow. We're going to find out how good they are. I hope John Mateer is back healthy, but we got five weeks in a row to finish the season with that. That is a gauntlet and a half.
At least they get to finish out the season against LSU, who probably will be really down and in the dumps.
Could be looking for a new coach at LSU.
That quick, huh?
They could. They're mad down there. They're mad.
Can't get rid of the ghetto, boy.
The Holy War. Utah, BYU.
Go BYU.
Lived up to expectations. Really good game. It's time for people to start talking about LJ Martin on the season. Big running back for BYU. He's got 774 on the year. 7-0, so he's getting 110 yards a game, and they're starting to lean on him a little bit. He's a workhorse, very good player.
7-0 too for BYU.
I told you they're good. They're physical. They're experienced. They play good football. Even though they have a freshman quarterback, I say they're experienced. People don't like playing BYU because they play just solid. Now they've got Iowa State, Texas Tech, TCU, Cincinnati, and UCF. Iowa State's borderline ranked. TCU's borderline ranked. So they've got a tough schedule coming up. So.
Yeah, it's not going to be a cupcake, but I mean, because I watched that game, I could see them making the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely,
or at least a Big 12 championship.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're a very good team. And Memphis got beat, which was a surprise.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
That was a big surprise.
There goes that college game day.
Yeah, exactly.
Any small hopes of seeing USF and Memphis?
It's all right. That should give USF USF. They look great. We'll talk about them in a minute. But Memphis losing. They just fired their coach. They got rid of Dilfer, and then they played their best game of the season. Kind of just weird. But
I heard a lot of people don't like Dilfer probably in person. And,
they hadn't stopped anybody all year, and then they're playing a really good Memphis offense, and they actually held them to 24.
Yeah, which is pretty impressive.
Yep. Sorry, we skipped over a couple here. Missouri, Auburn. Auburn cannot close out a game. Missouri's a good team. That's a good road win. Overtime. Auburn just can't score.
Can Auburn pick up an SEC? Let's see. There were Arkansas. I mean, that's gonna be tough for them. Kentucky, man, they should beat Kentucky. Vanderbilt, Mercer, Alabama. So
they're going to fire their coach, and they probably should.
Hugh Freeze.
Yeah. Yep. They can't score. He's an offensive guy, and they can't. He went all in on Jackson Arnold, and he's terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So I did not see this, but I heard about it. I was checking my phone because Virginia's obviously. We saw Washington State early in the year lose to North Texas 59-10, but since then they played Ole Miss 24-21 last week. Then they go to Virginia, and they were winning 20-10 in the fourth quarter. But take a look at this box score, the play-by-play. I was like, wait, it's 20-20, and then it's 22-20. I said, what the hell? So Virginia kicks a field goal to tie the game with 4:14 left. Then what happens is just unreal. So
let's see. Kickoff return.
They kick off. Virginia kicks off. The guy that's fielding it at the 2,
Leighton Smithson,
does not call for a fair catch. The other returner does. Meaning the ball is dead at this. I didn't know this. So I call for a fair catch and you catch it. The ball goes there, not to the 25.
What?
I didn't know that. I was at a birthday party with a friend whose brother plays safety.
How do you fuck up that bad anyhow?
Yeah.
How do you fuck up thinking, especially if you're, what was he, the 23 yards back? Think the ball's coming to him?
No. There's 2 returners back there.
I know, but I thought you said he was at the 25.
No. If you call for a fair catch.
Yeah, you go there, but I thought
go to the 25.
I thought you meant like he was at the 25.
No, they're both back there, and the guy who caught it wasn't the one who called it.
I got it.
That's unreal. So they get the ball at the 2 and end up with a safety and lose a game like that. Crazy, right?
That's.
I did not know that rule.
They obviously didn't fucking communicate, which is why they're 3-4. I mean, you can't have one not know to call, fair catch.
That's bad football. Bad football. All right, now we'll talk about.
Hold on, let me ask you something. It's on the 2-yard line. Wouldn't you just let it fucking drop, go into the end zone?
If it's coming down trajectory wise,
I guess
you got to catch it if
you
it's
don't
inside.
Want it bouncing. Yeah, I got it.
Yep, you got to know it's going in the end zone. But we'll come back to USF in a minute. Texas looks awful on offense. Snuck by Kentucky.
Boy.
Arch is not good, and his confidence sucks. Sark doesn't know how to call plays anymore. But they're 5-2. They're still in the hunt. Cincinnati, I mean, the Bearcats, I know it's just Oklahoma State, but Cincinnati is a good team. This is now Satterfield's 3rd year. They've got a great chance to make the Big 12 title. They're sitting there at 4-0.
Yeah, Baylor, Utah. I mean, Utah's gonna be tough.
At Utah's tough, yeah. But again, the Big 12 is wide open. So now let's talk about those USF Bulls. We were both at the game. I saw Lummy there.
Yeah.
Beforehand, and I saw little Lummy.
Yes. He was smacking on the women. He
was. He does not have your head size.
It's not too bad.
You think his head is large?
For a 4-year-old, it is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's
what is he percentile in terms of just his whole body?
I think he is like I want to say 70 or 80% percentile.
How's that arm?
Oh, it's good.
He's got a good arm already?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and he likes throwing.
You got him batting lefty, though?
Actually, I'm trying to do. He's right now currently doing both.
Oh, good. Switch him. Nice.
Yeah, and he can't figure out his hand, the way he throws too. So he's still trying to throw left.
Okay,
but he throws hard right.
Good.
So it's nice.
Good. USF dominated that game. It was a little bit. USF's been a great second half team. They have dominated the second half of every ball game this year, other than the Miami game. Who was better? So, but total stats, they outgained them 522 to 312, and a lot of those yards came at the end for FAU. But it was a great crowd. The lower bowl was packed.
Oh yeah, it was.
So it was great to see that they dominated the game. It did get to 21-13. They had a nice drive, FAU to start the third quarter. Nice drive to make it 21-13, and then it was just all USF after that. They dominated. They played turnover-free football. I mean, can't ask for much more. I called they were going to hang a 50-piece, and I was wrong.
Do you like this stat? Oh, you can see, right?
Yeah.
Do you like him running that much this early on?
Yeah.
It doesn't bother you?
I think about, of those 14 carries, I want to say 5 or 6 were scrambles. Where just, hey, they dropped enough guys back, just take off.
Okay.
Yeah, I was completely fine with that. He's a horse. He's a house.
Yeah, I mean,
he can take it.
Yeah,
he can take it.
But you always worry. When you're looking at it, especially being up this much, and it was kind of early on, but just seeing 14 carries.
He didn't run the ball. He didn't run the ball much early. Like he busted some big runs on scrambles, but they didn't have. The first touchdown was a design QB run, beautifully blocked. Caught the seam, went about 20 yards. But yeah, 14 carries is great.
Great. So you're not worried. I mean,
guy that's coming on big is Koger. Freshman, look at his last. Click on him. 4 catches for 90 yards.
He's out there. Kroger, there he is.
Jeremiah. Look at his game log.
Freshman.
Scroll down. Everything's come in the last 3 games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a very good player. So they've got a lot of bodies, but they're playing really, really well. They got Memphis this week, which is huge. We'll talk about it soon, but great showing for the Bulls. Hopefully the student section was massive.
Yeah, it was.
Hopefully the crowds are like that for the last 2 home games. I know there's still
fucking Thursday night game.
And then
Friday, right? Or is it Saturday?
The Rice game is a Saturday to end the season. But again, there's a great chance USF hosts the conference championship. If they win out, they'll be the highest ranked team. That'd be awesome. They host it. So.
That would be great.
That wraps up the top 25 for this past week.
And now coming into this week,
there's a couple games. Nothing anybody wants to talk about Tuesday, Wednesday, unless we got some is Mike on there wanting to know anything about the Tuesday, Wednesday matchups.
Well, I mean, we already did Tuesday, Wednesday.
I know, but like
I was watching those damn games.
You said there was a 6'9" kicker for who?
He wasn't 6'9". He was a tall fucking kicker. He's from Louisiana Tech. And
tell me a height. What was your estimated height?
Realistically, I would say he was probably like 6'6". If I was to be honest, I think he's like 6'6".
Well, let's find out. The kicker for Louisiana Tech.
Let's see. He's from Ireland.
Drew Henderson, 5'8", 184.
No, yeah, okay. There's got to be.
Is he a punter?
He was kicking
for it wasn't Louisiana Tech then.
Then we're arguing it's about Western Kentucky then.
Western Kentucky's kicker is a USF transfer, John Cannon.
All right, listen, I'm telling you.
Maybe it was a Western Kentucky punter.
But he was kicking field goals.
Western Kentucky's kicker is John Cannon. They have a Jake Cassidy who's 2 for 2.
Yes,
Jack
that's
Cassidy.
him. That's him.
6. Okay, Lummy was right. 6'6", 230.
I'm right. He's got a fucking boot.
He must be doing the kickoffs.
Okay, but he did 2 field goals
on the season. But John Cannon,
no, he did one last. He did one on.
Did Cannon get hurt?
I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't. I was doing some prep
because Cannon was a good kicker at USF. But
I was doing some prep for this podcast,
okay.
So it was in the background, and then I just heard them talking about this Ireland kicker or whatever. Which one are we thinking of here? 6'6", yeah. John Cassidy in Northern Ireland. And they're like, this kid was hitting like 70-yarders. Like, it was easy. And I'm like, all right, let me watch this kid. And they put him in. And the thing almost went over the net. I'm going to pull it up for you. You got to see it.
All right. You pull it up. I'll start talking about
you start talking about
top
it.
25. The resurgent UCLA Bruins have won 3 straight Big Ten games. They go to Bloomington, Indiana to take on the number 2 ranked Hoosiers. Indiana this is going to be a tough game though because UCLA is playing really well, but it's tough. UCLA is going way east. I know Indiana's East Coast time for some of the year, Central time for the rest of the year. So they don't fall back when everybody else does. But it's still early game for UCLA. Indiana will roll. They'll wear them out in the second half. That's a big spread to cover, 25.5. Syracuse, Georgia Tech. Syracuse was 3-1 when they beat Clemson. They've lost 3 straight.
What do you think of Syracuse? Have you watched the game yet?
I watched that Clemson game where they destroyed them, and they look good. They were very good. Steve Angeli, the Notre Dame transfer at quarterback, he had 1,317 yards, 10 touchdowns, 2 picks. He tore his Achilles in like that 4th or 5th game, and they've gone downhill since.
Oh.
Yeah. But Georgia Tech wins another close one at 16.5. I like Syracuse to beat that spread. Georgia Tech wins, though. Georgia Tech gets it done at home. These next couple home games that they get are going to be the biggest home games in the modern history of Georgia Tech football. Ole Miss, Oklahoma, huge game. 2 6-1 teams at noon, ABC. I got Ole Miss making the Bouncing back. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Wow. How far was that? 53?
53.
Holy smokes. Well,
I mean, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's his second field goal kick. I mean, hold on. You lose it. I mean, obviously it didn't look like it did, but
what'd you do, Lummy?
I went back a little too far.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go, 728.
Might have been good from, what do you got?
Let me get rid of the transcript.
Here we go.
So I'm
from
watching
53.
It.
Now they have that football building there that's
right there.
real close. But yeah, it hit way up the net.
I mean, the guy's got a leg.
That's a bomb. That's a great kick. Wow. Good for him.
Yeah. Good
for him.
I was like, man, Western Kentucky just picked up an Ireland guy.
Northern Ireland, right?
Sorry, yes.
There's a difference according to Rory, right?
Yes, there is. You are correct. Where are you at? Sorry.
Georgia Tech is going to beat Syracuse.
Perfect, of course.
Yeah. Ole Miss, Oklahoma. I like Ole Miss to get back and bounce back. But Oklahoma's defense is really good. They are really, really good. Everyone kind of said that Brent Venables taking back over on defense is going to be big. And it has been. And they've got that torrid stretch to finish the year. But Lane Train, let's see if you can get into the playoffs.
Wait a minute. With Mantier or whatever, Mantier, if they lose, like they lose. Do you rest him with his hand?
No. His hand's getting better.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't imagine recovering that quick after a surgery.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm not an athlete.
You were a great athlete, okay, Lumix.
Well, yeah, I'm old.
Lumix, you should really just bottle that up because I don't compliment you very often.
Thank you. Okay. I'm going to cut that. Let me get the timestamp.
Yep. Good. Virginia, 6-1. Goes to Belichick, and they're going to whoop North Carolina. A little rivalry there. That's a good rivalry, but Belichick sucks in college.
This comment, guy said Jordan Hudson's first year as a coach is sucking.
It's not going well.
No, it's not.
And they've got a lot of money invested, so we're gonna see this unfold over the next 3 years. They're not getting rid of him anytime soon, and he's not quitting anytime soon, or his legacy goes way south. But Virginia wins big.
Yeah, because he's not going back to the NFL.
Yeah. Noon also got USF at Memphis. Memphis coming off that loss, but USF is now favored by 4.5.
Rolling.
And I know that Memphis' quarterback, I don't know what happened, but Brendan Lewis, he didn't finish the game last week. So I don't know if he's injured, but he did not finish the game last week against UAB. Go up right there.
It's got him active.
I don't know if he got benched. Scroll down a little bit.
I was going to... There we go. I was going to type in injured.
It's right there. You don't have to type anything. No.
Injury status.
No. Just look
off of it.
There you go.
I'm kidding.
No. Lummy, get off there.
I'm getting off of it. Look at that.
No. It's already there. Just click that.
This one?
Yeah. It's talking about his injury status.
Injury update. See, there you go. All right.
So what's it say? It's a big deal.
USA
Noon
Today.
game. He's day-to-day, lower body injury. Third drive of the game. Opening drive of the third quarter. Okay. So that's when he got hurt. But they're still a good team. I don't know anything about their backup. Let me check out Memphis's backup quarterback.
Ryan, who's their backup? AJ Hill?
Oh, he's a freshman. That was his debut, so that's why I don't know much about him.
Good. That's not good for them.
Good. Let's Todd Orlando heat him up. Heat him up.
What's your prediction on the Memphis USF game?
The USF game? USF's going to win. I'm going to say it's a little. What's the total on that?
Fuck.
60.5. I'm going to say USF wins 31-24. Same score. It's 31-24.
All right, so take the under.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, could end up being a track meet, but that's what I'm banking on USF's defense playing real well. Alabama, South Carolina. Alabama rolls again.
Oh, you're not jumping back on the South Carolina bandwagon?
No, I'm done with them. Terrible. Vanderbilt continues their march to the CFP.
College game day.
College game day is in Cashville, right?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Nash Vegas, Cashville. They're calling it all sorts of things, but you got to stop that run game. That's how you can beat Missouri. You got to make Purdue a throw. He's thrown 7 picks on the year. He's a great athlete, but Vanderbilt's a good team. I expect Vanderbilt to win again. I do think this will be another high-scoring game, pretty similar to the last week. I like the over on that. I like the 51.5. I'll say Vanderbilt 35-28.
All right, so take Vanderbilt, give the points, and take the over. I like it. Making all these little notes in my head. I mean, I was on the South Carolina bandwagon, but it looks like I'm jumping off that bad boy.
I've jumped off.
BYU, Iowa State.
Iowa State's favored. This is another one of those. They're unranked. The 11th ranked team is coming in, but Iowa State is the favorite. Vegas knows something we don't. That
wasn't
means
BYU. They were
ranked. They were ranked to start the year.
No, not ranked. I'm sorry. The line. I think they were the underdog last week too at BYU.
At Utah?
Yeah, I think so.
That was a home game. So they were favored, I think.
Nah, I don't know, because I think I took BYU and got some points.
All right, click on that Utah game then.
Let me see if I can find that spread.
It's right there. It's right there. No, click on it. Just click on the game. No, click. There you go.
Yeah.
Go down.
Did I give this
right
spread?
there? No. Up. Right there. 3.5 Utah. Huh.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
Yeah, I got points. Yeah, because I think it closed, and I'm like, shit, I'm getting the money line. I took the money line and the points for BYU.
I wouldn't touch that game, though. That's just odd. It's odd. Iowa State's a tough place to play. I'm going to root for Iowa State and make the Big 12 very chaotic because I like chaos to end the year.
No deal.
The more teams that lose in all these conferences and you end up with a bunch of 9-2 teams at the end of the year, that makes for very, very meaningful games at the end of the year where everybody still has a chance. Everybody's butthole's puckered. I love that. I love that.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm. More teams in contention means more drama.
Illinois, Washington.
Two good football teams. Washington's just out of the top 25. If you haven't seen their running back, Jonah Coleman, little tank, he's about, I bet you he's 5'8.5", but he's about 215.
Wow, 568 yards, 12 TDs.
Yeah, he's a touchdown machine. But Illinois travels all the way out there. You got Big Bielema, who's honestly, Lumix, what do you think Bielema weighs at these days? He's looking pretty large.
I would say probably 355, 365.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because he's somewhat tall, isn't he?
I was going to say, I think he's my height or taller. I'm just over 6'1".
I thought he was like 6'3".
Look it up. Bielema height. Brett Bielema height. There's only one T in Brett. Brett B, and it'll come up.
Look at that. Look at the keyboard shortcuts here. Oh, I guess they got the weight too. Let's see what they're predicting.
6'2", 220. Yeah, in your bra.
Not even close. Holy shit. 220.
That is awesome. If he's 6'2", he's 350.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's his wife.
And look at him in Arkansas back there. Look at those pictures over from Arkansas. No, keep going over. That one right there. He's pretty thin there. That's 220. That's 240. He's 100 pounds from that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. That orange looks good though. I do love Bielema though.
He's
working on Phrygian status.
I was gonna say, is he getting there?
He's getting there. He's getting there.
Who you got? Illinois or Washington?
Washington at home.
Washington's favorite 3.5. So yeah,
their quarterback's electric. Damon Williams he's a great athlete. He's a little smaller, but he's a great athlete. They win. Texas Tech gets back on. Oklahoma State's terrible. They're going 1-11. But we'll see if they can probably rest their quarterback. I know Baron Morton was don't know what his injury is, but they can probably rest him this week and be fine. Oh, Texas Tech big. Cincinnati Baylor in Cincinnati. Going to be a lot of points in that one. Over under 66.5. Yeah, that's a lot of points.
High scoring game, I'm hoping.
Sawyer Robertson's got 21 touchdowns on the year. That's got to be top 3 in the country.
Let's see here.
That's pretty damn good.
Let's go with the season leaders. Yes. Well, especially in
yards. Tops in yards.
Yep.
Click on complete leaders and then click right there. No, click on complete leaders below the passers. Click on that and then click on touchdowns. Over. Right there. Click on that. He's tied for first with Mendoza and Josh Hoover. Mendoza's only thrown 2 picks. That's exceptional.
Man, 2 Big 12.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And then Julian Sands sitting there at 19-3 touchdown interception for Ohio State, playing good football. But anyway, I'll take Cincinnati. Continues to roll. Baylor does have Michael Trigg. You remember that guy? He's really good for Baylor. Texas at Mississippi State. I'm calling the upset. Mississippi State gets it done.
Texas just no. See right there. All right, Texas loses. They're 5-3.
Pressure on Sarkisian.
Yeah, but do they also rest Manning?
It depends on his health at this point. I don't think his health is really the issue anymore. I just think he's not as good as everyone thought.
Really?
Including myself.
See, okay.
But he's still young. He's still very, very young. but they're going to go down there into Starkville against the Cowbells, and I'm going to call for that upset. Mississippi State's been playing very hard this year. They're so much improved. A&M whooped them, but they lost close to Florida. They lost close to Tennessee. They beat Arizona. They beat Arizona State. They're playing much better. Playing much, much better. I'm going to call the upset there.
There you go. I
Wisconsin,
like
Oregon. Is this going to be
it.
the third straight shutout for Wisconsin? No, Oregon wins 56-10.
Oh, 10.
They're going to get 10.
I'll give them 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give them 3. I was a little surprised they were shut out, but Oregon, what did they give up any points against Rutgers? Yeah, 10. They gave up 10, so that's where you're okay.
Did I say 56-10? So I'm saying Oregon's going to win 2 weeks in a row, 56-10.
Yeah.
I got to change that. It's going to be 49-7.
All right.
49-7.
Yeah, I couldn't give me that.
Stanford's
3.
going to go to Miami, and Miami's going to get back in the winning side of things. Control the line of scrimmage. They're going to win that game. I'll say 28-14. They're favored by 30. I think Stanford will keep it closer than that.
Yeah, Stanford took it to Florida State last week.
Florida State got screwed at the end. Did you see it?
No, I did not. I fell asleep. I was pretty disappointed in Florida State.
That was pretty bad. The quarterback got hurt, but they didn't have the camera angle down the line on the last play. There was a body blocking it, but the runner was in. They just didn't have a conclusive angle to show it, and the only one that would have been conclusive was blocked. I thought it was definitely in. Now they probably would have lost in overtime. They didn't deserve to win, but
probably not. Yeah, they haven't shown.
Texas A&M, LSU. I think Texas A&M continues to roll. Now they are playing a night game at LSU, which is one of the best atmospheres in sports. But I do think they go down there and get it done, and then the heat is going to get turned up on Brian Kelly. Texas A&M can't afford to lose one of these games and still be in the playoff hunt, but I do think they're going to get it done. They're playing very good football this year.
And I think you said it. Do you like Brian Kelly?
He's a good coach.
I know, but do you like him?
It's not working that well down there.
Would you play for Brian Kelly?
I'll play for anybody, Lummy.
Really? Because he just seems like such a dick.
I mean,
Actually, so he seems like a fake fuck, okay?
everyone sees that, but he's always been a very good quarterback guy. Quarterbacks that play for him are really good. He wins at every level he's been at. I've never been of the opinion you play for a coach.
All right.
If you have that personal just conviction and you love football, and you love your teammates, that's who you play for.
There you go. All right.
I mean, I don't care who gives you the orders from the sideline on the headset. You're running the plays. You're playing for your teammates. It's nice to love your coaches, but it's my personal opinion.
Yeah, it's easy to cheer against them.
Yeah,
and
everyone loves Dan Campbell, and it would be awesome to have a coach like that. But at the end of the day, you're on the field. You're on the field for the love of the game.
True,
and
just a motivator.
Yeah. Boston College, bad season. Louisville, home game, wins big.
Yeah, it's 24.5 point spread, 54.5 point total.
Michigan State. Michigan State needs one of these games. They're not going to get it against Michigan. Bryce Underwood is playing very, very well. I've watched him a little bit. He is an impressive freshman. I mean, he's
Is he living up to the hype?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're putting more and more on him each week, but like last week they beat a very good Washington team, 21-27, 230 as a freshman. Like that's damn good. And look, the Wisconsin game, they suck, so I won't even count that, but he's a very, very good player. He hasn't run the ball much, but he's capable, and I think we'll start seeing it a little bit more later in the season. But no, he's a very good player. They're building for the future with him. Late games, we got Tennessee over.
Kentucky.
Tennessee's going to beat Kentucky. Tennessee needs this bad to stay in the hunt, and then you got Houston, a surprising Houston team. Willie Fritz is a great football coach at Houston. It's the year number 2. He has built programs everywhere he's been. You know where else he's been, Lummy?
James Madison.
No, close. Prior to Houston, he was at Tulane, did a really good job there. Before Tulane, he was at Georgia Southern. Before Georgia Southern, I believe he was at Sam Houston State. Before Sam Houston State, I want to say it was Central Missouri. Before Central Missouri, I think it was Blinn College, where Cam Newton went to junior college.
Oh, JUCO ball.
But he didn't coach Cam Newton. But that's just way back. And he's been good everywhere he's been. But I'm gonna say Arizona State gets that done, especially now that they got Sam Leavitt back.
Yeah, what did he have leukemia? What did he have?
Sam Levitt?
Not Levitt.
Willie
the
Fritz?
coach, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
They did some story on how he was sick.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I do not know. And that's it for the college.
Yeah, this week's a little soft. There's a couple good games.
Couple good games.
But it's kind of loaded toward the SEC.
Yeah.
Which I feel like a lot of those, it's going to be loaded on the SEC.
But that's a great game. And I mean, if you haven't watched Indiana yet, watch them. They're on at noon. They're a really good team. They're still, a lot of people probably only watch them against Oregon. Start watching them more. Especially against someone's not like Oregon, because you can watch their offense just absolutely. I expect them to score a lot against UCLA, but I do expect UCLA to put up a fight. They've played great. They've won 3 straight games since they fired their coach.
Nice. Now we go to the NFL.
Yeah. The Bucs game the Bucs played bad. I was actually.
It was very disappointing.
Baker was off. He was high with everything. He does have a very strong arm, and sometimes the ball sails. He was a little bit off. They had no running game. Obviously, Evans getting hurt sucks. The streak is over. It's going to take a while for us fans in Tampa to digest that.
The Lions' offense just looked fucking quick.
Well, Jahmyr Gibbs is exceptional.
But I'm saying the whole thing there's
Amon-Ra St. Brown is a really good player in the slot. He's a first down machine. Goff's a very smart quarterback. But I came away from that game. Yeah, the Bucs offense played bad, laid an egg. Baker was bad. Is what it is. The Bucs defense played well.
Really
Other than the 80-yard touchdown, which they got Gibbs in space, nobody he goes 80 yards when he gets in the open field when you don't have an angle. It's tough. But other than that, they played very, very well. I thought there were questionable calls. The one I thought was the most questionable was the one on Otten when they called it interception.
I don't understand that, because it's like they were
simultaneous possession is supposed to be to the offense, and especially when it's considered a catch on the field. I just don't know how right when they get on the ground and start wrestling for the ball, it was obvious Otten won that battle.
Yeah.
For them to say that the defender had possession before then, I don't see how you can conclusively say that.
Well, but then also I was a little confused too.
On the double review?
Yes.
They got it right. He was 2 inches short.
They did.
It was an odd way to make the call.
But that's not what he was challenging, though.
Correct.
And I didn't think, because
I learned that when you make a challenge, all challengeable aspects.
Is it because
reviewed.
Okay, well then I heard something different.
Yeah,
I heard something different. I mean, before that aspect, I thought I heard announcers say, "Oh, well, they're challenging this, but they can't go look at that because that's not what they're challenging." But clearly, like, he's offsides. They're calling a face mask. Something. Yeah. They can't go look at it. But I mean, they called it.
That was odd, and I also thought that the first drive of the game, St. Brown scores the touchdown when Parrish kind of slips. The play before they called, I thought it was a questionable illegal contact on Parrish and St. Brown on a 3rd and 6. But the calls didn't go towards the Bucs. The Bucs offense played bad. I still remember Baker's first year. I thought he played, I want to say, winning football in 13 out of 17 games, and that's just a completely observational stat from me.
Yeah.
Which I was like, holy crap, the year before, I thought Brady played winning football in 13 out of 17 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this was Baker's first game of the year where he didn't play winning football. He's played winning football in 6 games, hasn't played winning football in 1. If he can play winning football for 14 games this year, I'll be extremely happy.
That was really surprising, the way Baker. I mean, look, I said it. I would rather Baker get that out of his system now.
Yeah,
Bucs get it 100%. Out of their system now.
Have a bad game. Throw in a new receivers. I like Tez. Tez is a little jitterbug.
Yeah, no kidding.
Did you see the corner route that got overthrown, how high he jumped?
Oh, yeah. They showed the replay of it.
Oh, my gosh, how quick he got off the ground.
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit.
That's what I said. And then probably the worst throw of the game, Baker had 2, I thought, really bad throws. He overthrew a curl route for Igbuka when he was open.
Yes, and then
the throw to Tez, deep over route where Tez was open, had a step.
Yeah, he was like
coming across the field.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that one. And Baker, you could see Baker try to just put touch on it, but the ball just came out hot and he overthrew him. Those were the two bad throws, I thought. But here's what it is.
How much is it different from throwing in a control?
It's tough to throw to. Oh, the ball flies.
Yeah,
the ball flies. Yeah,
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the ball flies. When we used to play at the practice at the indoor facility at K-State, the ball flies. And then at the Carrier Dome warming up, our kickers loved playing Syracuse.
Really?
When I was at USF, yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Let's go back and see what were the surprises of the week.
There was a couple.
The Thursday game was great with the Steelers-Bengals. Tomlin knew what he was talking about with Flacco. Flacco lit him up.
342, 3 TDs. Now everyone's
Jamar Chase is getting 25 targets. Isn't that what we said last week?
Yes.
Throw it to Chase.
Yes.
Throw it to Chase.
If worst case scenario, I think Joe Flacco. They were saying that Joe Flacco said that there was a couple of times that he didn't even know what the play was. Like he didn't know what he was supposed to do.
Oh, I believe it.
And he was still absolutely like just making it happen. 31 for 47, 342, 3 TDs. Aaron Rodgers didn't have a bad game either. I believe he. Yeah,
Rodgers was good.
23 for 34, 249. Obviously 2 picks, 4 TDs.
They're just not throwing the ball downfield much. He had the 68-yarder to Freiermuth, but they're not throwing the ball downfield much. It's a lot of dink and dunk. He is really good in the short intermediate, but
Jaylen Warren had a good game.
Yeah.
Steelers, but the Bengals have weapons.
They do.
If they have someone that can get them the weapons.
That can throw them the ball. And Higgins got 10 targets. Chase got 23. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, and you're not worried about that. Look, Jace Brown, he got 108 yards.
He's a good running back. He finally had somewhere to run.
Well, yeah, because they were scared of the pass.
Yep.
We talked about that last week.
Mm-hmm.
Chase Brown can't do anything when everyone's loading the box.
Correct. Oh, I go back to the Bucs game. I did hear people complaining that why wasn't Baker scrambling and running? Well, it's because they were playing zone. They were playing zone. They were getting pressure with four man. Hutchinson was getting pressure. Most of Baker's scramble yardage comes when they're in man-to-man on the other side and Baker gets out of the pocket. There's room to run, and the defenders' backs are turned because they're in man. It's not easy. He would get out of the pocket a few times, and there are defenders 10 yards away but looking at him, and they're going to close that gap real quick. And what looks like he might be able to get 6 or 7, he's actually only going to get 2 or 3 in that situation.
Yeah, listen, the Lions have a good defense, and they have a good defensive line. Yeah, they were missing some secondary, but you know what? When your defensive line is playing a backup Band-Aid together offensive line.
Yeah, the right side of the Bucs line is
exactly
tough, man.
When you're having to put 3 guys on Hutchinson.
Yep.
It's gonna change the game.
Mm-hmm. Rams Jaguars was an absolute rout.
Yeah, your lookalike Trevor Lawrence. The Jaguars really let me down on that one. The Rams look good. The Rams
played
are
real
good.
Well, again, I have to pick the Rams all year because I put them in the Super Bowl. They played real well, and I guess they had a plane issue, and they didn't get to London until like 24 hours before.
Oh, really?
So Rams played well. Devontae Adams, 3 touchdowns, huge game for the old man wide receiver.
Travis Hunter.
He got his first touchdown late.
Yeah, I watched that game.
I did. I watched the decent
Jaguars were not impressive to me.
Not at all. It was a blowout. It was night and day.
Saints Bears. Your boy Rattler.
We'll see him this week.
He didn't throw 50 times, but 32 times. The Bears obviously took care of business, 26-14. I'm a little nervous with the Bucs going to the Saints, but watching this game, the Saints and the Bears, the Saints just don't look good.
They don't.
They're not a good team.
They're not a good team. I expect the Bucs defense to control this game. We'll talk about it coming up. I was happy to see it. Let's beat up the rest of the NFC South. And Caleb Williams got another win. That's 4 straight wins for the second-year quarterback and the rookie head coach. You got to be happy if you're a Bears fan.
Yeah, a lot of Bear fans are happy that they're over 500.
I talked to I got a friend, Schmidt.
Yeah,
Schmidt, former USF Bull. He's down in Miami, so he roots for the Dolphins. I would like to see the Dolphins and the Jets both go 1-16 with wins against each other.
The Dolphins are a complete mess. I watched that game. It's Ashley's team.
He's the next coach to get fired. They're terrible.
Tua's. Listen, I've said this since Tua's fucking came into the first year I watched it because I started watching the Dolphins because Ashley's a big Dolphins fan. Tua is a horrible quarterback in my opinion, and
that was a bad contract for a guy that doesn't have a high ceiling.
He doesn't have a good arm, in my opinion.
We call him noodle arm Tua, noodle arm Tua, and noodle arm Purdy.
I wish I had, for 3 years I was preaching at everyone, especially when he had fucking. I'm like, it's his wide receivers in the system.
They were really
good. It's not him. But I was pretty much called a dumbass piece of shit.
So you're right.
And yes, and now I try to say that and they say no, Tua, but fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Dolphins look pathetic.
Yep. Judkins for the Browns is a good rookie running back. He's a tank.
The Dolphins are lost.
Dolphins are awful.
Their head coach
is terrible.
I think he's a smart guy.
Yeah, smart guy, but
he's lost. He's lost the locker room.
I agree. They're not a good. They don't look like a motivated team. They just look bad, every sense of the word.
No, yeah, it looks like a bunch of individuals running out there. They don't have a game plan. They don't know what they're doing. And I mean, the Browns are the Browns.
Yeah.
Junkins.
Move on. They're terrible.
Well, I know, but Junkins is good.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
He's a tank of a rookie running back. Very, very good.
Patriots.
The Mike Vrabel Bowl.
Yeah.
Drake May, again, we talked about high completion percentages, 21 of 23.
Wow.
Phenomenal. Stevenson had a good game, 18 carries for 88 yards and a touchdown. Domination. I mean, domination by the Tennessee scored 10 in the first quarter, but the Patriots just dominated the game. Vrabel's 5-2. Vrabel, everyone knew he was a good coach. Tennessee got rid of him when it was the roster that was a problem, and now Vrabel's 5-2.
Yeah, I think that was the first game that the Patriots rushed over 100 yards.
Really?
I want to say that's
that's why
that's
Drake May completed so many passes.
Exactly. They were scared of the run finally. Stevenson,
Raiders got shut out. They look horrible. Chiefs look really good. We talked about it last week. Chiefs are now the best team in the AFC.
Really?
Yeah, they are. They are right now. Eagles are not able to run the ball like they were last year. They got by a decent Vikings team, 28-22, but Saquon's only averaging 3.3 per carry, which is surprising. But they got the win on the road.
Did you see what what's his name? The defense coordinator for the Vikings used to be
Flores.
Yeah, Flores. How they that little play they did to stop the tush push.
Where the guy laid down?
Yeah.
I heard about it. Did it work?
Yeah.
Multiple times?
The Eagles caught a timeout. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah. But another, Jalen Hurts, 19 of 23. 3 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, career high 183. Had a really, really good game. Really good game.
Let's see here. Minnesota, tush push against tush. Let's see.
And the Panthers...
Panthers are on a roll, man.
4-3. I know Bryce Young got hurt. He's not playing this week.
Who they got? Dylan?
No, the Red Rifle.
Yeah. What's his last name?
Oh, Dalton.
Dalton, sorry. I'm looking up this tush push. Let's see if I can pull
But the Panthers have a good running attack now with Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard back. The Jets are a complete mess. Just atrocious.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, go back. Let me see that.
Fucking short. I hate doing
Oh,
this
my
shit.
Lord. Awesome.
So you see it?
Yep.
So they called the timeout, and then they did it again, and like.
Okay. All right. Maybe that's let's get Big Desmond Watson on the active roster in the playoffs.
That fat fuck.
That fat fuck.
Jeez.
Oh, country boy Xavier Legette had a big game. Good for him.
Yeah, he did.
Good,
Yeah. Listen, the Panthers are they're for real when they play the Jets.
Good for Canales, man. He did a great job here, and he's building a culture there. Good for them.
Did you see the Giants in the Broncos game?
That's the craziest thing I've ever witnessed.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 33 in the fourth quarter for the Broncos.
So the craziest to me is that if I told you, hey, Lummy, you're going to be beating me 19-0 to start the fourth quarter, and you're going to score 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Will you take that?
All day long.
Somehow you still lost.
I don't understand that.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, listen, I was watching that game, and I'm like, you got to be – okay, they're not going to – oh, they did it. Wow.
Yep. And when the Giants scored and there was any time left, I was like, no, the game's over because the Broncos are gonna score. Which Jackson Dart should not have. I know when you're behind, they should have made the extra point, but he reached the ball on first down to score, and it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world for him to have been down at the 1.5 yard line, you know?
Yeah.
And some more time tick off, but again, that's all hindsight. But Danny Dimes dominated again. Herbert had a great game also, but the Colts are starting with that running game. Taylor 16 for 94, 3 touchdowns. Chargers have no running game, and Danny Dimes had another great game.
Yeah, Tyler Warren had a good game too.
Oh, he's so good. He is so good.
Yeah, they showed a video how the Colts were laughing when the Dolphins passed on them.
What do you know about Aronde Gadsden II?
Not much. Why?
All right, so you remember his dad from the Dolphins?
Yeah.
All right, good receiver. But Aronde Gadsden is now 6'5", 236, fifth-round pick rookie from Syracuse. He was a receiver that gained about 25 pounds his last 2 years at Syracuse and is now a tight end. He is the second coming of Darren Waller.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw him have a big game. I liked him a lot at Syracuse, and he's got that same body type as Waller. Maybe he'll have a great career as a receiving tight end mismatch.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cowboys destroyed. With Lamb and Pickens, we know Dak's a good quarterback. We know the Cowboys have no defense. Javonte Williams is having a really good year. And the Redskins, he's hurt again. He tweaked his hamstring, Daniels.
Disappointing.
But Javonte Williams, they have a running game. 5.3 a carry, 6 touchdowns, 592. That's really good.
Cowboys got their offensive weapons back.
Yeah, exactly. And they were already a good offense even without Lamb healthy, and now he's healthy. And Dak got to work with Pickens more. Ferguson's having a big year at tight end. Cowboys games are exciting. They're exciting.
They always are. Jerry likes that. That's what he likes.
Yep. Micah Parsons had 3 sacks in the game against the mayor of Munchkin Town, even though
he didn't play.
I know.
Percent, though.
It's still against the mayor of Munchkin Town.
Percent is one of those guys.
Percent played well again.
Looks like one of the most uncoordinated quarterbacks. Every time I've watched him.
He's a good quarterback.
He is, but he looks so goofy back there.
He's very good, but he's huge. He knows where to go with the ball. He's been in the league for a decade, and he's always been a solid quarterback.
He's a great backup.
He's a great backup, and he's a spot start. He's one of the top 35 quarterbacks in the world still.
That's impressive.
It is. But
he just looks so weird doing it.
Very, very weird. But he's big, strong. Yep.
I mean, he puts it up.
Packers 4-1-1, and they've got the Aaron Rodgers Bowl this week. And the Falcons look bad. McCaffrey had a great game.
Yeah.
Penix didn't look good. I know they got Penix didn't play well. I was high on Penix to start the year. It hasn't been good. They did not.
It was weird because it looks like the offense changed it up too. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats too. Robinson just 40 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he still had 52 receiving, but
Robinson, the last couple games I watched with the Falcons, when Robinson has a good ground game, especially I think when he gets over 14 carries, I want to say he's been averaging.
Oh, their weapons are good.
Yeah, but I think he's been averaging. Let's see here. Yeah, 22, 13, 17, 19. Okay, so he's right around that average.
He's a phenomenal player overall. He is phenomenal.
19 carries for Buffalo last
Mac
week.
Jones played okay, but they got the win. They dominated this game.
McCaffrey looks good.
McCaffrey played awesome. He iced the game in the fourth quarter when they had a 6-minute drive when they were up 3 in the fourth quarter to put it away, and so the Bucs are. Help the Bucs, right?
Yeah.
And then the other Monday night game was the Seahawks. Darnold had another very good game, and they won again.
Yeah, I mean the Seahawks look good. The Bucs got away with one there. The Seahawks are good. They're
Smith
a good
and
team.
Jigba is lighting it up.
Yeah,
he is really lighting it up.
Sam Darnold just went in there, and it's like he didn't miss a step.
Yeah. From
when he was with the Vikings. Quick fantasy question.
Yeah.
What do you think? Nick the Gun Guy asked, C.J. Stroud or Baker Mayfield?
Baker.
Baker?
Yeah.
You think he? Oh, I mean, yeah, they're playing the Saints, and
who's Stroud playing?
Let's see.
Niners. Yeah, Baker.
Yeah, that's an easy.
Baker's going to bounce back.
easy enough one.
He'll bounce back.
All right, so we got week 8.
Week 8.
Week 8. Let me get up on my chair.
Solid game tonight. 2 solid teams.
Yeah, Minnesota's
struggling a little bit. They got the Carson Wentz experience. He's another one. He's still one of the top 35 quarterbacks. I would rather have Brissett than Wentz because you know what you're going to get with Brissett. With Wentz, you really don't.
Wentz is a big boy, though.
He is a big boy. So is Brissett, but Wentz can move better. But yeah. I'm taking the Chargers in this one.
What is the point spread on this? 3.5?
3.5.
All right, so yeah, they're pretty much calling it even there.
Dolphins, Falcons.
Oh, well, I mean, this honestly, like
the Falcons got to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, 7.5. It's at home. The Dolphins are just we talked about that.
They're bad.
Yeah,
Joe Flacco and the battle of one against his former team. I mean, how many years ago did he play for the Jets? I don't even know.
No, it was like 2 years ago. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2-3 years ago.
But Bengals get the win. They know what they're doing now. Throw the ball to Higgins and Chase. Right? It's that simple.
It's as easy as it gets.
It's as easy as it gets. Cleveland, New England. At New England, Vrabel gets it done again.
Yeah, Browns lose that. They don't hit that winning streak there. They bounce back.
They don't get that 2-game winning streak.
Giants, Eagles, I feel is going to be interesting.
Same here. Division game.
It's in Philly.
The Eagles have dominated this series. Obviously, Dart brings a new element to the Giants, but I still say the Eagles get it done. I say Saquon has a big game against his former team.
All right.
Buffalo, Carolina. Can Carolina win against a good team?
Quick, go ahead. What do you think that score will be on the Eagles-Giants?
26-14.
Okay. So you got 2 touchdowns for the Giants. Yeah. All right. There you go.
26-14.
Bills-Panthers. Listen, the Panthers have been hot, but I mean, Bills are, 4-2. They're rolling. Allen's,
I don't think Carolina can beat one of the elite teams.
Even at home? In that powerful crowd in Charlotte?
Buffalo wins.
There you go. All right, Bills.
Lamar's supposed to be coming back. They need him.
All right, Bills, Ravens.
Bad. They're 1-5 right now.
Yeah. Derrick Henry forgot how to run the ball. I feel
he's averaging less than 4 yards a carry this year. Or no, sorry. He's not having the same year he did last year, which was incredible.
Yeah. I mean, obviously 24 carries, 122 against
he's still averaging 5. I read that wrong. Yeah.
But like right here, look. Let's look at these stats. I mean, look, 23, 50, 42, 33, and then 122. So, I mean
yeah, he's had a couple of games where he disappeared, but they don't have Lamar. Now they have him back. They need him back. They need to get – they need to win about 10 of their last 11 to have a chance. Bears get it done. Winning streak. Chicago. Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams get it done.
Really? All right.
Yeah. You going to paint your nails next week for Caleb Williams?
I won't. I'm not that big of a fan.
Yeah, neither am I.
49ers, Texans. I mean,
Niners keep it rolling. I don't even.
By the way, did you watch the Texans game at any point last week?
I went to bed.
Remember when I told you the Texans were dirty fucking players?
Were they? Again?
Against the Seahawks? They got into a fucking scrum on the sidelines. The ref had to come in and fucking break up the fight.
With each other or between the two teams?
The Texans and the Seahawks.
Oh, cool.
No, but they play fucking. Okay, all right. Listen.
I believe you.
No, you just need to watch the Texans. You need to watch their defense. You need to watch film. All right, and I want you to watch it and come back and say, you know what, Lummy, you're right. You're right. The Texans are a dirty fucking team. And you know what? That's in that case. I hope the 49ers beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, fuck them. Bucs Saints will come back to Broncos, Cowboys. I mean,
Cowboys. I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't know why.
They're going to Denver though.
They're entertaining.
See, but
Bo Nix, the roller coaster.
What's the Cowboys they're 1-3 away. So okay, all right. See how they travel up in that thin air.
Yeah, I think they get it done.
I think the Cowboys.
Tennessee, Indy, not much to say there. Dimes again.
Yeah.
And then the Aaron Rodgers Bowl. Ooh, interesting. The Aaron Rodgers Bowl. Who you got?
I don't know.
I'm taking Green Bay. They've only got one loss in the season. One loss, one tie, but I think Rodgers does not.
I think Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh wins in Pittsburgh.
All right.
I think this is how it goes.
And Washington at KC with no Jaden Daniels. KC rolls again. All right, Tampa.
Hold on. Before we go, let's get this call here. 413.
Yeah.
Hey, I fell in love with two football players this past weekend, Bijan Johnson and Bryce Young. And I heard that Bryce Young isn't going to play this week. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, he's out. Andy Dalton's in. And did you say Bijan Robinson or?
No, Bryce Young. Bijan's all good. I just needed to tell you that I didn't even know about him until I watched the Atlanta game.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, my God, he's so amazing.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is a good player.
Yeah, he is an incredible
Bryce
player.
Young's out for this weekend?
Yeah.
I think it's just it's a week-to-week injury, but I believe they've already ruled him out, and you got Andy Dalton, former Cincinnati quarterback, in.
Joe, you got any predictions this week?
I
Any
can
big-time
predict
upsets?
anything. I'll be 100% right of everything I predict. Whatever you throw at me, I'm 100% all day.
Give me the Bucks at Saints. Give me the score.
Bucks. Oh, you want the score?
Yeah, give me that score.
Bucks 32-17.
I love it. 2-touchdown win, decisive win. We get to see the victory formation again. That means Baker's having a big day, right?
Yep.
Bucks get 30.
100%. What's the line, anyways?
3.5.
Yeah.
So Bucks get.
Bucks are favored.
Yep.
They're covering.
I love it. Love it. There you go.
All right, Joe.
Do you guys think the New York Jets are ever going to win a football game based on what they have coming up?
Let's take a look at that schedule.
Yeah,
the Eagles, we both picked against them this week, but they have Eagles, Niners, Bears, Packers, Lions, Patriots. Whoo. Yeah, so you looked at their schedule before we did, huh?
Yeah.
Are you a Giants fan?
100%. That's what I really wanted to get your opinion on was how do you feel emotionally about what happened last weekend? Were you excited or were you pissed?
I literally don't root for either of those teams. I like the young quarterback. I like Dart. So I would say the scales for me, I like the Giants a little bit more than I like the Broncos, and I like Daboll more than I like Sean Payton. So I was disappointed that they lost that game because I like when the Giants are good. I mean, because they're a classic franchise, right?
Yes.
As just a casual observer, I like when the Giants are good. So I was disappointed that they blew that game.
I took everything. I had my hat, I ripped it off. I tore my glasses off and threw them on the bed. Just like the head coach, he took his headphones and his hat.
I like Daboll. I like Daboll, but he should like you have. I did not.
Yep.
I did not. I can't point out anything that they specifically did or Daboll did. I have to blame a coach when you let up 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they question
I'm blaming
his
the
coaching.
kicker for missing 2 extra points.
Oh, that's
ridiculous.
inexcusable.
Not acceptable.
And they already cut him, I believe. But yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That's good news.
yeah.
All right, good chat. Thank you guys
All right.
for the show.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you,
Nice
Joe.
talking to you, Joe. Well, get back to what he said about the Bucks. 32-17.
I like it.
I would take that in a heartbeat. That would mean Baker has a big game. That probably means the Bucks get the run game back on track, which we really, really need. And I know Gedeke is still out. He's a really good run blocker.
Gedeke's out for another week after this too, right?
I'm not sure, but he does it say anything about his? Yeah, nothing estimated return.
Of course, why would they?
Yeah.
Oh, questionable Teddy Bridgewater's teeth.
I heard about that earlier.
How do you wait? What? What's your
He
teeth?
probably went in for a random cleaning, and the dentist was like,
Jesus.
"Hey, you need something."
Oh, geez, whatever.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, no kidding. He's a backup.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Bears, the Bucks, Saints. I mean, listen, your boy Spencer Rattler's probably getting thrown for 46 times. The only thing I'm worried about with the Saints is the Bucks. It seems like they, coming off a big loss like that, a big Monday night loss. Baker was rattled. They're going to try a little too hard. Spencer Rattler's going to be throwing the shit out of the ball, but Kamara, the Bucks are going to have trouble with Kamara
Out of the backfield. He's not
Exactly.
much trouble on the ground.
No.
The Bucks' run defense is damn good.
Yes, out of the backfield, they'll pass it. Maybe a couple of deep balls to Olave.
The guy who Raheed Shaheed?
Raheed Shaheed.
Oh man, he is fast. He is a deep threat. And I think if he gets matched up, I think he may smoke Jamel Dean a couple times.
That's not good.
No.
And I feel like they're going to start that early. I'm scared it's going to be a 14-0 game second quarter. By the second quarter,
Saints ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, that would scare me. You get that home crowd going. But how's
Exactly.
Shaheed done this year? He's got 356. Good start to the year.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's got Spencer Rattler throwing to him.
Yeah.
But,
And
I mean, obviously he's...
Rattler's thrown 4 picks this year, which is a good number. He played 7 games. How many fumbles does Rattler have?
Where are we at here? Spencer Rattler.
How many fumbles does Rattler have? Because 4 interceptions is fine. You can live with that.
I gotta look up the whole fucking thing. Does it not show his fumbles on here? No, it does not.
It does not.
All right, let me type that in real quick.
Quarterbacks always get a couple, but
I don't think he has that many. Let's see, fumbles. Let's see what we got. It's fumbles.
just click on his whole stats. It'll show it on Sports Reference.
Where's StatMuse? 2025. All right, this is fucking just god awful. All right, I'll go with what you want to do.
I'll be there before you.
All right, fucking stat mister over there.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at now? Sports Key. All right, you know what? Then you look it up, okay? Listen, Bucks win this game. I'm going with the Bucks. What's the over and under on this game too? We got
This is different on a computer versus on my phone.
See?
Yeah.
So now you know how I feel over there.
Yeah.
All right.
But you're here more than me.
Yeah, whatever. 5. I'm not good on the computer. I'm not good at looking at things. 5.5. Tampa Bay.
5.5?
Yeah, it's 5.5. Well, that's what the opening.
Oh, now it's 3.5.
Yeah, it's 3.5.
Everybody's all in.
Yeah, so money's going hard onto the Bucks, which is nice. So yeah, I mean, I would love taking that 3.5. So over and under 46.5. That's gonna be a tough one. I think over too. I think it's a higher scoring game. I mean, Joe said 32-17. I mean, that's a little odd numbers.
That's high.
But you know what? Listen, I mean, it's 49, so it's over.
Anytime you score 30 in the NFL, you're happy, and anytime you let up less than 20. Like, if you can do either of those in a game, you're very, very happy.
Listen, I'm going 31. 31. Unfortunately, 31-21.
I'm going to say 23-10.
All right.
Bucks defense dominates the game.
I like it.
Yep.
Still a win. So.
Love it.
Oh, no. It's in fire. There we go. Got a little nervous there for a second. Grant, thank you very much.
Fun. We'll do it again next week.
Yes, sir. It'll probably be on a Tuesday, though, if you're good on a Tuesday.
I am.
I don't see Bubba having. Yeah, he had another.
Who do you have in here?
Tuesday was the world's best counterfeiter.
Really?
He was obviously the world's best counterfeiter.
He's in. I mean, he was here, so he's not in prison, but he was in prison.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check that part. Well, it's not out right now. Actually, it's not out yet. So yeah, when that gets out, then we had another podcast on yesterday. So, but
well, I'll see you Tuesday.
We will see you Tuesday. We will see you guys Tuesday at 1:00, and we also, the Bubba Love Sponge Show, will be back live tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. right here. Thank you, everyone. Go to Bubba Army Shop, Bubba Army Store, BubbaArmyMerch.com, and check out the documentary. You can rent it at anywhere you can get Apple, Google. Check it out. Prime. See ya.